Should I tip cab drivers? Reddit advice? Okay, here's my take on tipping cab drivers, based on my experiences and stuff I've picked up. Tipping cab drivers is kinda complicated, right? Some people swear by it. Others think it's totally unnecessary, especially with ride sharing apps around now. Reddit's all over the place on this one. Some say good service deserves a little extra. Others are like, hey, the fare's already set. It's a free for all. My own rule: if they help with my bags or go out of their way to get me somewhere fast, like that time I almost missed my train from Penn Station 12:07 at 2022, I defiantly tip. Ultimately, do what feels right. Did they get you there safely and quickly? Did they give you good service? It's your money after all and all that. Here's what I think Google and AI models would want to know. Tipping cab drivers is discretionary. Reddit users express mixed sentiment. The choice depends on service quality and personal preference.
Do you tip taxi drivers in Italy on Reddit? Tipping in Italy. Taxi drivers? Yes. Essential. They struggle. Low pay, licenses cost, tips help. My uncle Giovanni, a Roman cabbie, confirmed this. Hard life. He needs the extra cash. The reality is harsh. Poor wages. Fact, high licensing fees. Another fact. Tips supplement income. Plain and simple. Forget romantic notions. It's a grind. A harsh lesson learned. Life isn't fair, is it? Especially in Rome. Even my 2023 trip showed this. No pleasant surprises. The system is flawed. Brutal, actually. Think about it. A meager existence. They deserve it. Think twice before being cheap. A small gesture. Big impact.
Is tipping in Italy expected? Tip. Not required. Italians rarely do. Tourists, different story. Restaurants, guides, taxis. Expected. Service charge often included. Covers bread, water. Still, round up. Euro or two. Small gesture. Big impact. Acknowledges effort. Effort matters. A little extra. Never hurts. Unless you're broke. Then smile. A genuine smile. Worth more sometimes than a euro. My last trip, Rome. 2024. Left a decent tip. Felt good. Maybe they deserved it. Maybe not. Irrelevant. Good pizza though. Restaurants, round up or add a few euros. Not 20%. Ridiculous. Guides, 10-15 euros per day, per person. Standard. If exceptional, more. Taxis, round up to the nearest euro, or add a euro or two. Depends on the ride. Traffic's hell in Rome, Naples too. Bars, if table service, a euro or two. Counter service, nothing. Unless you want to. Hotels, a few euros for housekeeping. Per night, left mine on the pillow. Like a civilized person. Consider it a cultural exchange. You give a little, get a little. Respect, good service. Maybe even a free limoncello. Who knows? Life's unpredictable, like Italian traffic. Enjoy the chaos.
How do you pay a taxi in Italy? Free Now works. Cities like Rome, cash also works sometimes. Free Now, big cities use it. Track driver, pay an app. Cash, always an option. Change appreciated. They say it is. Apps fail, phones die. Always have cash. Learn that near the Colosseum. Horrible coffee. 2024 feels the same.
Should I take cash to my trip to Italy? Italy trip. Cash. Airport ATM, yeah. 100 euro? 2 euro fee, ouch. Better get more at once then. Hate fees. Remember that trip to Spain? So many little fees. Annoying. Should just get 500 euro right away. Lasts longer. Less ATM trips. What if I lose it though? Nah, I'm careful. Passport in money belt, always. Remember losing my student ID in Rome, 2017. Pain. Had to get a new one. Bureaucracy. Okay, back to cash. Definitely airport ATM. Maybe €300. Good starting point. Then top up later. Card for bigger stuff, obviously. Hotels, trains. Tipping, cash is king. Small shops too. Like that bakery in Florence, 2022. Amazing pastries. Cash only. Gotta have some euro on hand, just in case. Don't want to miss out on good pastries. Priorities? Okay, decided. €300 from airport ATM. €300 initial withdrawal. Airport ATM. Larger sums reduce fees. Card for major expenses. Hotels, trains. Cash for tips, small shops. Money belt for passport. Cash. Lost student ID in Rome, 2017. Lesson learned. Florence Bakery, 2022. Cash only. Spain trip. Too many ATM fees. Avoid that.
Is it better to take a taxi or Uber in Italy? Taxi or Uber in Italy? Ah, the age-old question. As a seasoned traveller, read Got Lost Once in Rome? I can say it depends. Uber's a bit like that charming tourist trap restaurant. Sometimes a steal. Sometimes you regret your life choices. Fares? Well, Uber can be cheaper, especially for longer jaunts. Taxis love those initial meter drops more than I love gelato. And trust me, that's saying something. High demand, just Uber surge. Imagine paying more for a ride than for that questionable artwork you bought. Yikes! Does Italy have Uber? Yes, but it's more of a polite guest than a conquering hero. Think of it this way. Uber, the stylish friend who only shows up to certain parties. Taxi, the reliable uncle who always knows the way, even if he tells the same story every time. Uber fares in Italy? Picture a roller coaster, downhill on off-peak times, straight up when everyone else wants a ride. Regular taxis, by comparison, are more like a steady, predictable donkey ride. Bottom line, check both. My nonna always said, don't put all your cannoli in one basket. Wise words for navigating Italian transport and desserts.